Today's session, it's all about question and answers. Because in the last couple of sessions, many people didn't have the opportunity to ask the questions. You may turn on your videos. Either you can share any of your transformational experience, how your practical life got transformed with meditation, with reading books, with Sajjana Sangatya. Either you can share any of your experiences or you can ask a question. So this session is all about Sajjana Sangatya. This particular week is dedicated to that. And when you ask, you introduce yourself briefly, your name and which country you are from. Then you can answer. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes,
So
madam.
my name is Sanjukta. I right now live in Denmark, sir. And I have been attending, I have been actually watching, I can say, because I don't get the exact timing. So I watch whatever videos I find of yours in YouTube. So this is my first joining because I got the link. So I'm able to talk to you, and I'm so glad about it. Sir, I have a question. And I was able to watch only one video because I suddenly found the video yesterday about the energy centers. So I will now watch all the videos. I now know that it is in YouTube. But yesterday, sir, you were talking about the thing about the Giza pyramid and the lady who went and, she was thinking that, she's going to activate that place. And so my question, it's a question in me lingering since quite long time, that she also had the passion, right? That to, she wants to serve, she wants to do good for the world. At the same time, she had a little bit of ego that yes, she's going to do something for the world. But at the same time, there is another part which, uh, does this passion remains even when you are evolving in spiritual path, or it transforms into allowance that you allow the universe to have, to whatever it needs to do through your life? Because I was a person like that, very passionate. I want to serve, I want to do a lot of things. And now I have come, and at that time I couldn't do much. Though I had the passion, I couldn't do much. But now I have come to a place where I don't feel that passion anymore, and it's happening on its own. So sometimes I feel, is it just my laziness, or I should still have that same kind of passion? So yeah.
Okay. First, in the beginning, everybody has this ego that I am doing it. Even though they have good heart, good intentions to serve others, they have this ego that I am doing it. Then when they mature, slowly, they realize the fact that they are not doing it. It is happening through them. So this is an enlightened state of consciousness where you realize that you are not doing it, it is happening through you. And you remain a witness. So the me, that I am doing it, me, I am doing it, and it is mine, my commune, my organization, my ashram, my disciples, my students, my teachings. So that me and mine disappears. When the me and mine disappears, they are a very highly evolved soul, they are enlightened soul. Okay. The me and mind remains in the sixth chakra. In the seventh chakra, the me and mind doesn't remain. They're in the witness consciousness. That is the first part of your question. The second part is, it is good to have passions. Passion means you have a certain love affair towards something. You are passionate. Your being is vibrant. So passions are good. Obsession is not good. There is a difference between obsession and passion. Okay. So passion means you put in all your energies. You are very passionate to do something, but at the same time you are not attached. You are not forecasting the result. You are passionate in your work, but you don't expect the results. You aim for the perfection, but results are not in your hands. But obsession means you overdo it, right? So that is a very slight difference. So always make sure that you are passionate in everything and anything you do, which is a good thing. You need to be passionate towards life, then only you can enjoy life. To any work, you should be passionate. But obsession should not be there. Got it?
Thank you very much, sir. Got it, yeah.
So you are, how did you get the link? You are part of the WhatsApp group?
Sir, I was suddenly watching the live in the YouTube and I wrote a message, can you please send me the WhatsApp group, and I think it was posted in YouTube. So I just clicked and got into
You
it.
go to the YouTube and I think in the comment section, there will be a link. So you click on the link, you'll be part of the group.
Yes, sir. That's how I got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. So the next one. So the next one would be Lynn. Lynn Tran.
Yes. Namaste, Master. Thank you, Master. I'm from Vietnam, and the first time I had the chance to learn from your video and also translate for my friends in Vietnam is last Sunday when you share about the eight part of Buddha. Yes, and at this moment I don't have the question, but my friends have the question, but they are not very convenient in speaking English. So can I share three very straightforward questions so that you can explain for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Thank
city?
you, Master.
Which city you are from Vietnam?
I'm in Hanoi.
You're from Hanoi. North Vietnam. Yes, I visited 3 times. Hanoi.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Okay,
Thank you,
go
Master.
ahead with the question.
Yes. The first question is about the eight part of Buddha. In the eight part of Buddha, there is a part of saying the correct speech, and we should say the positive words. So for me, to release the old energy, I need to speak out the negative words. So could you please explain for me and assist me this aspect?
Okay.
This is the first question.
So there is this misconception that to let it out, you need to speak negative. No, that is not correct. There is a misconception. If you want to transform your negative, you don't need to express your negative, but rather increase your spiritual education. So the transformation of your suppressed emotions happens within. So the transformation happens within. And by expressing it, by expressing negative, there is no transformation. You are creating more negative because whatever you are speaking, you will manifest. Whatever you speak, it will manifest because you are giving energy, you are giving the soul energy to that. So it will come back to you. It will manifest in your life. So by expressing the negative, you are releasing the negative is a wrong understanding. Rather, how do you release the negativity is by increasing your spiritual education, by doing more and more meditation, by realizing the truth that you are responsible for your own reality. And the moment you take responsibility that, yes, if I am not happy in my life, I am the reason. So when you take the responsibility that I am the reason for my happiness and I am the reason for my sadness, it is my movie, that my life is my movie. And in my movie, I am the director I'm the producer, and I'm the main actor, the hero. So there is no point in blaming the second actors, the secondary actors or side actors. So if I don't like my movie, then I have to do something about it. It is me, I can do something about it. So my transformation, my life is a reflection of me. If I'm not happy in my life, if I want to be a happy person, there is something I need to change within. If I change within, then the magic is your outer also changes. So the answer is the change and the transformation happens within, not by expression. So you need to be very careful when you're expressing. If you express negative, you have the free will to express negative, but you have to face the consequences. So better to do more meditation and to read spiritual books and to go through self-reflection. This is the key word you need to underline. It is through the self-reflection that transformation happens. Okay. Next question.
Yeah, thank you, Master. Yeah, and the next question is about meditation. One lady asked that, I'm okay when I meditate at home, but when I meditate in a strange place, for example, when I travel and stay in the hotel room, I feel very scared when I close my eye. And I feel that I become more and more shy and scared to be alone in a strange place. Even in the daylight, when I stay in the hotel, I feel very scared. So can you advise me in this situation?
Sometimes the place where you stay, especially the hotels where many people come and stay, sometimes there are people who are with a lot of negativity. They come and stay in the room. So the room will have negative energy because there are many, many people who come and stay in the room. So it's always good to meditate in the nature. If you're traveling, for example, if you're traveling, you meditate in an open sky, you meditate in the nature, you meditate near the trees, then you are always with positive energy. So if you are feeling little negative inside a hotel room, then you have a choice to meditate in the nature. Okay. So that is one solution. Or the other way is, if you're staying for a long time in the hotel, for example, you're staying for 3-4 days or 1 week, then it is very important to meditate in the hotel room. Because the first day you meditate, even though you are feeling some body pains, you are feeling sad, but through your meditation, you are radiating positive energy in the room. So the second day, the second of your stay, the third day of your stay, it will be better, it will be pleasant. If you're staying for a short while, then meditate in the nature. But if you're staying for a long while, it is important to meditate so that your stay becomes comfortable in the subsequent days. Because it's your own positive energy which is in the room, so you will feel comfortable in the room. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Master. And the third question from a friend who asking you about this. Dear Master, a friend helps me to analyze my phone number and tell me about my tendency in terms of physical and financial well-being. Should I change my phone number with the belief that a better number will help improve the health and financial aspects? Or through meditation, I can realize why I tend to have that certain behaviors and change that behaviors so that nothing can affect me and I become the master in my own fate. Thank you, Master.
Don't waste your time with these small things about phone numbers, all those things. Changing the phone numbers doesn't change your life. When you meditate, when you read books, when you make friendship with other seekers of truth, that will impact your life, that will inspire to change. Changing phone numbers doesn't change life. Meditation changes life for good. That is the answer.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I learned a lot from your session. Thank you.
So next question, Abdul.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, I'm Abdul Salam from India. So my question is, sir, how to identify
Which part of India? Where you are from?
Telugu speaking, sir, Andhra.
From Andhra. Okay.
Yes, from Rayalaseema, sir. Yes, sir. Anantapur.
Anantapur. Okay.
Yeah, sir. How to identify the origin place of breath, sir? Like resting place and the, starting point and ending point of the breath. How to identify easy?
You mean during meditation?
At
During
any time,
observing
sir.
the breath.
Yes, sir. I want to know, sir, how can we know the places? Starting point, ending
You are
point.
asking about how to observe the breath, how to do meditation. Is that your question?
No, sir. Actually, sir, Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, first shloka, sir. Yes, sir. Like, what is the starting point? How to identify the resting point?
What will you
How to
do
observe?
by identifying? What will you do by identifying?
I don't know, sir. It was first shloka. Maybe it is a tantra, sir.
Don't waste your time with all those things. Truth
Okay.
is simple and straightforward. You close your eyes and simply observe how the breath touches the tip of your nose, how it goes in and how it comes out. Okay. So when you sit in meditation and you need to just be a witness. You focus, put your 100% focus on how the breath is going in and how the breath is coming out naturally. Without you doing any efforts. The breath is happening naturally. You are listening to me, but you are still breathing. I'm speaking to you, but I'm still breathing. It is automatic. I'm not doing anything. The breath is happening. So you have to witness how the breath is happening on its own naturally. When you do this practice, then your mind becomes empty. You get a lot of energy. You get a lot of benefit. Don't waste your time unnecessarily.
Okay, sir. So sometimes
focus on this. Experiment with this, then you will understand the truth.
Sometimes we feel from here it is coming. Sometimes from the stomach it is arising.
Your focus should be how it is going in, from where how the breath is touching the tip of the nose, how it goes in, till whichever point. For some people the breath is going till the throat. For some people the breath is going till the lungs. For some people the breath is going till the stomach. Whatever is your natural breath, you follow it. Different people have different kinds of breath. Some people have short breath. Some people have long breath. It doesn't matter. Whatever is your natural breath, you follow it.
Sir, another question, sir. How to stop overthinking, sir?
You focus on the breath, the thinking automatically comes down.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And sub-question, sir, related to, sir, can we expect classes for Telugu-speaking people? Yes.
Soon. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So next question would be Manikiran. Manikiran ji, can you unmute?
Namaskaram, sir. My name is Manikiran. I am from US. I have a couple of questions. I like to understand walk-in concept because I get a little confused with that. That
Walk-ins.
is walk-in.
Okay, why you want to know about walk-ins, madam?
Because I hear like Patriji's walk-in, and I heard yours also. I mean, I get confused why walk-in and what happens to the current soul and all that confusion. I mean, I really do not need to know for my self-transformation, but just when I heard about that, I got a little confused.
Okay. If you are really sincere to know about walk-ins, then there is a book called Strangers Among Us. The title of the book is Strangers Among Us. The author is Ruth Montgomery. So if you read this book, when you read this book, you will have complete understanding of walk-ins. I would recommend you read the book.
And another question I have is, sometimes they say our soul exists in multiple places at the same time. Is that true?
Yes. We are all multidimensional beings. We exist simultaneously in different places. I will give an example. So we have 5 fingers, right? We have 5 fingers. And imagine I have 5 glasses of water in front of me on the table. And each glass has different temperatures. One water is ice cold, one water is normal temperature, one water is warm, another water is hot, different temperatures. So I put my little finger in the hot, so I can feel hot. This finger will feel hot. And I put this little finger and the second finger both in 2 different glasses. So while this will feel hot, this will feel warm. So like that, simultaneously, I'll keep 5 fingers in the 5 glasses. So all my 5 fingers will feel different temperatures. Yes or no? Each finger will feel the temperature. The finger which is in the cold water will feel cold. The finger which is in ice cold will feel freezing. The finger which is in the warm water will feel lukewarm. The finger which is in the boiling hot, it will feel hot. So the fingers individually feel different temperatures, but my hand will feel all the temperatures. Yes or no?
Yes.
Similarly, we incarnate simultaneously in multiple dimensions. So our higher self can experience life in multiple dimensions.
So each one has different higher self?
No, only one higher self.
Okay.
One higher self, like one hand, 5 fingers.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
And one more question.
Yes.
This is going to be the last one. Because we hear about dinosaur time period and Ramayana time period according to Vedic periods. It's like some millions of years ago. But some, they said it is the latest science, spiritual science, according to that, only for lakhs of, the Earth evolution and all that is only few lakhs, like
Millions,
1 lakh.
not few lakhs. Earth has gone through millions of cycles.
Okay.
Millions of cycles.
So that means Ramayana happened some time ago or this cycle right now?
I'm not sure about Ramayana, dinosaurs and all the things.
Okay.
All I know is Earth has gone through many cycles.
Okay.
You are not the first ones to come on the Earth. There are very highly enlightened people who existed before us on the planet Earth. Very highly evolved ones. They existed. If you see the technology of the pyramids, Great Pyramid in Egypt, which was built around 9,000-10,000 years ago. So where did they get the technology? They're very far advanced before us. And if you go to Bosnian pyramids, have you heard of Bosnian pyramids?
No.
Okay. So there's a country in Eastern Europe, Bosnia.
Okay.
And there is a town called Visoko. So in that town, the mountains looked like the shape of the pyramid. But it's all mountains, fully, there are a lot of trees grown on it. So when the archaeologists, they got suspicious and when they started excavating, so they found concrete slabs inside the mountain. So when they excavated, the whole mountain was a pyramid, concrete pyramid built by man, artificial concrete blocks. And that is 1.5 times bigger than the Giza pyramid.
Wow.
And the official carbon dating, there are a lot of tunnels inside, there are a lot of healing tunnels inside the pyramid. And the official carbon dating is 29,300 years minimum. So 29,000 years ago, they built these pyramids and tunnels. Jesus came to Earth 2,000 years ago. Buddha came to Earth 2,600 years ago. Krishna, maybe 5,000-6,000 years. Okay, so Rama, Krishna are all less than 10,000 years. Now we are speaking about 29,000 years ago. There existed a civilization which is far advanced. So we are not the only ones who existed in this earth. There are thousands and thousands of years, many civilizations came. For example, Atlantis. Atlantis got collapsed. The Atlantis civilization collapsed around 13,000 years ago. So there was an Atlantean civilization, there is a Lemurian civilization, which are very highly advanced. The Atlantean civilization was very highly advanced civilization. They used to light their cities with pyramids and crystals. Using the pyramid energy and crystal energy, they used to light their cities. And they used to have interplanetary travel, intergalactic travel. So very highly advanced civilizations existed on the planet Earth. But what happened? All these civilizations, they collapsed because their technological advancement didn't match with their spiritual evolution. So when your technological advancement doesn't match with your spiritual evolution, then what happens? Then the humanity goes into the self-destruction mode. So that is why in this current age, in this new age, a new experiment has been done where there are many, many beings from the other dimensions, other star systems. They have volunteered to come to raise the consciousness of the planet Earth, so that the whole consciousness of the Earth raises. The whole consciousness of the Earth means the humanity. The consciousness of the humanity raises to a higher vibration, to the love-based vibration, to the compassion-based vibration, to the cooperation-based vibration, so that the Earth doesn't go through the reset like how it happened before, like how it happened during the time of Atlantis, how it happened before the Ice Age, how it happened before the Dinosaur Age. So the Earth doesn't need to go through the reset. So this is a new age, a new experiment, this experiment was started thousands and thousands of years ago. There are many masters who have contributed, who have incarnated towards this experiment. Now I can say, yes, we have succeeded in the experiment. And the whole humanity is ascending. The whole humanity is raising its vibrations slowly, slowly. In another 10 years time, majority of the people on the planet Earth will be enlightened. Or majority of the people on the planet Earth will be in the path of non-violence, ahimsa, and will be in the compassionate mode, will be in the cooperative mode. So that is the golden age on the planet Earth. Okay.
Thank you.
So next one, Pooja.
हेलो सर, मैं
Yes, ma'am.
पूजा रोचानी हूँ, बॉम्बे से बात कर रही हूँ। सर पहले बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, आपके लेक्चर्स ने मुझे बहुत बदल दिया है। सो फ्रॉम कोविड से मैं आपका एक भी लेक्चर मिस नहीं करती हूँ सर। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू फॉर चेंजिंग मी, फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग मी, थैंक यू वेरी मच। सर मेरे दो क्वेश्चंस हैं। नो हार्ट फिल्ड सर, दो क्वेश्चंस है। अभी रिसेंटली आपने बोला था कि अगर गाइडेड मेडिटेशन
Can you ask in English, because there are a lot of people from the international community.
आई विल ट्राई, लेकिन टूटी फूटी। ठीक है सर। सर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज दैट you have told in the recent lectures you have told about the guided meditation that you are not supposed to do with the guided meditation. So my question is that I was used to do with guided also and music also, but now as you are saying that, so I am confused. So I should practice with music also, as music also distract me. So first question is this, and second is, so can anybody tell us our soul plan?
Okay. So for the first question, if you don't know what is meditation, for example, if you don't know what is meditation, if you are a beginner of meditation, then you need some guidance. For the first session, you need some guidance to somebody say, close your eyes, sit comfortably, observe the breath. Don't open the eyes. Don't open the eyes. Come back to the breath. So for the first session or the first two sessions, a little bit of guidance, how to do meditation. A little bit of guidance is perfect. But you already know how to do meditation, and still you are depending on others to guide you in meditation, then that is not right. You have to be independent in your meditation. So For beginners, guided meditation is accepted. But once you know the science of meditation, you should be self-dependent. That's how you become a master. Right? Number one. And also number two, music. Music is not guided meditation. Music helps to calm your mind. The music has a very smooth wave. So music always, in the beginning of meditation, music is in the foreground. But when you start focusing on your breath, music slowly goes into the background. Music helps in meditation, but to listen to music is not compulsory in meditation. But listening to, playing a background music, a gentle, slow, soft, instrumental music, only instrumental music, not vocal, not high beats, high rhythms. So a gentle, soft, instrumental music helps in meditation, but it is not compulsory. It is your choice. So that is the first part of your question. And then the second question, what did you ask?
Second question is that nowadays there are many people, they are telling that we can tell you our soul plan and all that. So
Okay,
my
soul
question,
plan.
yeah.
If somebody says, I can tell you a soul plan, then in my opinion, only you can realize your soul purpose. Only you can realize your soul plan. Even if somebody says, just imagine that somebody says, oh, this is your soul plan. Then your mind will naturally ask, what is the guarantee that is right? Correct. But if you realize your own soul plan through your own meditation, then there is no space for the mind. Even if somebody says, this is your soul plan, this is your soul purpose, it doesn't go deep within you. But when you realize your soul purpose, then there is no looking back. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So the next question, Basilika.
Hi, Pradeep Ji. Hi, everyone. This is Basilika from Chennai. So, Pradeep Ji, since you said we can also share our experience, I just want to share some understanding that I got in very recent days. Okay. So, before
Short and brief.
Okay. Okay, yes, I do have that in my mind. Okay. So, before I came into your spiritual sangha, my quest in spirituality was to discover who is God. So I just want to know who is God. I didn't even want to know who I am. I didn't have that question. I want to know who is God, from where He is. And then after coming into your spiritual sangha, everything was structured. Every thing that I need to do, need to practice, need to listen, everything was given to me in a structured format. Now I know what to do. And eventually, I came to know that only through self-realization we can realize God. So before, like when I meditated, I was focusing on my practical life also. But after getting into all this, exploring myself into all these, I don't know, my brain was wanting enlightenment so very badly. Enlightenment, what I mean is realizing myself, that coming out of the body, seeing myself, and realizing that I am a soul and not this. Okay. So, and I also have a deep passion to go out, spread meditation to how much ever extent I could do. But I'm restricting myself that only with the basic enlightenment I should go. Without that, I shouldn't go. So I'm stopping myself with that. And with this understanding, daily I sit in meditation, I close my eyes. Now that I started seeing colors also, my mind is telling me that, okay, some experiences are coming in your meditation. You're closer to that enlightenment. You're in the path. Come on, go. And okay, daily I'm meditating. And what happens is in the practical life, I'm failing literally. I'm sitting and meditating, seeing colors, having beautiful experiences. But in practical life, I'm not able to accept people. I'm reacting then responding. And all these things sometimes put me into greater frustration. What is this? I'm meditating. I'm a meditator, working on myself. But in practical life, I also pass. But the number of cases where I fail is more than the cases that I pass. So I was totally depressed. Sometimes I get very low and I don't know what to do. And I was also, whenever I go into that depression mode, I ask guidance from the higher masters. So please guide me. I know the truth, but see, I'm suffering. I know who I am. I know all these are drama. Theoretically, I know everything, but see, I'm crying. Is what I stand in front of the mirror and I talk to myself. And suddenly one realization or some understanding came inside me. So what is the use? Okay, one day I sit in meditation, I realize myself. I see that I am a soul. What will happen to my practical life here? It will stay the same. Nothing is going to improve. Again, I'm going to fight with people around me, going to have disagreements, not accepting people around me. So even if I realize myself, my practical life is not going to change. So what am I really looking forward with this journey? And then I understood that my self transformation is very, very important. My self transformation is the ultimate product of the spiritual journey and the enlightenment, realizing ourselves, realizing what everything is a byproduct in this journey. So that I understood and I felt really happy. And with this understanding that enlightenment, God realization, everything is a byproduct, and the actual product of this spiritual journey is self transformation. So, with this understanding, my life has become so very simple. So, I'm very, very simple now. And I will, even if I don't get enlightened, even if I'm not realizing myself in this lifetime, I am zero worried. I have least botheration about that now. And I'm happy. I'm happy. Daily, I'm checking myself. Okay, I'm sitting for meditation for 2 hours. How much I'm able to reflect it in my practical life. So this understanding came from within, and I'm so happy. I'm so simple. Even if there is no enlightenment, I'm least bothered. How much I have evolved, where I have started, and where I'm ending at last is what I am focusing now. I'm so happy, and I'm also happy that I'm getting the guidance physically and from outside and from inside. So I'm very grateful for that. So people who are just matching to my experience, just we need to, okay, it all happens. I don't want to say that you also need to realize this, that everything happens for you at the right time. So this happened for me now. I am so happy and very, very grounded and simple now. That's all.
Thank you.
And
now you are really enlightened. With this understanding, you are really enlightened. So just be in this space.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, Pradeep. And
Good. Thanks for sharing.
Next is currently not a question, not an experience. Just want to hear from you some information about the Merkaba. Okay, I was planning to ask this for so many days because I visited the Agastya Pyramid Ashram. I forgot to ask you about this that day. So I had a chance to visit the Agastya Pyramid Ashram in Vaniambadi, which was a beautiful experience for me. So I wanted to experiment in Merkaba Pyramid. I sat for 1 hour in the Merkaba Pyramid and meditated. Okay. So during meditation, yes, the energy level is high while sitting under the Merkaba because, as you said, there are six tons of crystals, and I never expected that I'll be sitting on the crystals and meditating. So that was a beautiful experience. I could feel that energy. And what happened is, for 1 hour, I experienced maximum energy. And as soon as I completed my meditation, and as soon as I placed my hands on my eyes, I could see a royal blue color and beautiful patterns appearing before me. If it had appeared during my meditation, I wouldn't have analyzed this much. But once my meditation has been ended, and once I kept my hands for completing the meditation, I saw this. So what is the energy? And I also saw different shapes on the wall. So could you please explain how this is working, how Merkaba aids?
You enjoyed the experience?
Yes.
That's enough. Forget it. Move on in life. Don't analyze.
But shapes, Pradeepji, crystals, crystals help, pyramid helps. What about those shapes? What are they? I didn't know about that, so I wanted to ask.
They are crop circles. They're again sacred geometry.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So the next, Gayatri.
Good evening, sir. This is Gayatri. I'm speaking from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Sir, my question is, sir, can we keep intentions, specific intentions when we meditate? Be it's a professional one or personal, whatever it is, can there be intentions when we meditate?
See, what happens if you have certain intentions before sitting in meditation, then naturally certain expectations are there. And these expectations comes from your mind. So the very purpose of meditation is to empty the mind. Okay. You can have general intentions, like, when you are not doing meditation, you can just have an intention. I need a certain clarity about my life. I need certain guidance in my professional life. You can just have an intention in your normal time, or before sitting in meditation, you can have an intention and forget about it.
Okay.
You can still have an intention that I need certain clarity and forget about it. Don't have any expectations. You might get the clarity while in the meditation, during the meditation, or you might get clarity in the dream state. You might get clarity after 1 month, or you might get clarity while you are speaking to a friend, or you might get clarity while reading a book. So the clarity will come in its own divine time.
Okay, sir.
So the most important is not to have expectations. You can have a certain intention. Okay, I need certain clarity. I need certain guidance. Keep an intention and forget about it. Let it take its own divine time to come to you. And that is right.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Good. All right. So now we have Madhavi. I know Madhavi wants to come on the video and say hi.
No, sir, I have a real question.
You have a real question, okay.
Yes, exactly. Actually, there's one question, sir. Like, that I am in a heart state.
I think everybody knows you by now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from Germany. I'm Madhavi from Germany, and I met sir in Germany also. And it was a very pleasure that I met him personally. And can you hear me, sir? Because I think I have frozen. Yeah, okay.
Yes, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Thank you. Sir, actually, you know that I am in a heart space and I'm always happy and I have my good relationship with all my people around. But one thing I always struggle, and you know about that, how do I understand the other person? Don't say that you don't need to. I am very happy in myself. Why do you want to understand? But these people are really related to me. If I could understand them, I think it is easy for me to be with them. So how do I do that? I need your help.
So your question is, how do you understand another person?
Yes.
The more and more you accept their current reality, very naturally you will understand. See, this understanding happens when you are sensitive. When you are sensitive, and when you are with somebody and you are sensitive towards them, then naturally you will understand. This understanding is something which happens when you spend some quality time with them. So the question is, how do I understand people? Suppose I want to understand you, then I have to spend some time with you. I have to make friendship with you. Then naturally, I will understand you. If I don't spend time with you, then I cannot understand you.
Okay, understood, sir. Sir, one more question. The last time also you gave me this really, really good tip on the backache. Every time I'm struggling with one or the other issue with the physical problems, how do I come out of it? The back pain was really, really good. It was, you said that take a 2 times shower and be and grounded for earthing and also hug the trees and all. So I really did it and I don't have a back pain now because I work on the computer. So, and now I have the physical, like I have cough or I have fever, some or the other way, it really goes on and on, sir. This is also something which I really wanted to know.
Why did you had such a designer lifetime where you want to clear all your karmas and get enlightened in this lifetime only? Why did your soul plan that way? You could have taken few more lifetimes.
Yeah,
why were you in a hurry to let go of all the karmas, to clear all the karmas, to learn all the lessons, to get enlightened in one lifetime only? But then you have to face it. It is your soul's choice. So accept it.
Understood. So thank you so much. Understood.
See, your soul in the designing time, in the soul design space, your soul has decided to go through certain challenges. Your soul has decided to learn something in this particular lifetime by going through these challenges. So honor it. Honor your own soul's plan. So how do you honor it? By accepting it. Accept it, honor it, know that your soul has planned certain challenges in your life to learn something. So when your focus is on the learning part, then naturally the challenges goes away. You have to remember to honor your soul's plan. Every challenge is there to teach you a beautiful lesson. Don't focus on the challenges. Focus on what is that I am learning out of that experience. Yes, it is a painful experience. I understand it is a painful experience. But your soul has planned for it. So you have to respect the soul's plan. And when you accept the pain, when you accept the situation, then very naturally you realize, oh, this is the lesson I need to learn. Maybe the lesson is patience. Maybe the lesson is trust. Maybe the lesson is surrender. Or maybe the lesson is acceptance. You don't know what is the lesson is. So the more and more you accept your challenges, and more you surrender to the divine. That is the most important thing. You trust in the divine, that there is no tragedy in the God's creation. There is no injustice in the God's creation. You trust in the divine. You have faith in the divine. And then you face life happily. Then very naturally you become an evolved person. That is the beauty of life. The more you face challenges, the more you become evolved. Okay? Right. So next question, Sonia.
Hello.
Yes, Anji.
Namaste, sir. I have no question. I want to just thank and lots of gratitude.
Where you are
attend
from,
your...
madam? I felt I have
yes, sir.
spoken to
Sonia,
you before.
I'm from Punjab. Hello.
Yeah, which part of Punjab?
Punjab, Fazilka, sir.
Fazilka. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I attended your sessions at 2020. From that time, I teaching meditation to my students as I'm a teacher. So every day I teach meditation. I want to just thank and lots of gratitude. What I learned from you every morning, I pray to God. I accept each and everything with happiness. I surrender myself to God. I will always respond, not react. I will do more and more meditate, and I teach all these things to my students in my class, and I am happy. So I want to again thank and lots of gratitude, sir.
Okay, all right. Thanks for sharing. So now we'll take the last question. Anusha.
Good evening, sir. I'm Anusha from Mumbai. I just have one question is, in spite of us knowing so many things, as knowledge, we gain so many things, like how do we deal with various situations? How do we deal with how we respond? You still falter and you still realize that you are not doing the right thing. And there is a bit of frustration on our own self that you know it, but you're not able to do it. How do we get out of it? That, so for example, is I realized the other day, I'm aware of it that, you know, I'm getting really anxious and my pattern is becoming an old pattern in a sudden situation and I'm getting really anxious. The back of the mind is saying that, no, I don't think we should get anxious. It's all a drama, but practical application is not coming in fully. So a few times I sit to wonder that, am I genuinely making a progress? I'm practicing sitting for meditation for this while. I'm not expecting anything, but what am I making a progress? While I know I'm making a progress, but I still question, am I making a progress? There are times when I falter.
It is very natural. This question, am I really progressing, is not from your soul. It is from your mind. And it is the nature of the mind to doubt. Okay. But your soul knows it is progressing. It is your mind which creates this self-doubt. And it is the nature of the mind. And sometimes the mind speed is different, the body speed is different. Not sometimes, all the times. For example, you are in Mumbai, you want to go to Delhi. Your mind, the moment you think about Delhi, your mind is thinking about Delhi already. Your mind wants to go to Delhi immediately. But your body takes time to go from Mumbai to Delhi. It takes overnight journey, at least 12 hours. Or even if you take a flight, it takes at least 2-3 hours, the check-in process, and then the flight duration is 1 hour. Then you have to get out of the airport. So at least 3-4 hours, but your mind wants to go immediately. Similarly, the mind wants to learn everything. The mind wants to implement everything. But it takes time. You have to be patient. The most important point to remember, while you are in the body, while you are in the physical body, you have to be patient, patient, patient. The more enlightened you are, the more patient you are. This is the equation. In the astral worlds, whatever you think, immediately it will manifest. You think of a bungalow, the bungalow is immediately in front of you. But on the physical earth, the frequencies are different. The setup is different. So here, patience is the key. The more you practice patience, the more you are enlightening yourself. It is natural for the mind to have frustrations, but tell yourself, okay, it is the nature of the mind. That's perfectly fine. I am going to be patient. Let it take any number of lifetimes. I don't care. One step at a time, I will move forward. So when you tell this to yourself, then your mind will surrender. Then your mind will say, oh, this girl has become smart. Then I cannot fool her. So then the mind will surrender. Every time you are feeling frustrated, the only single mantra you have to tell yourself is, the more patient I am, the more enlightened I am. That's all. Okay.
Another quick experience. The beauty of Mona is something that I really wanted to share. I recently visited the ashram for 2 days for the Amavasya Dhyanam, and it was a beautiful experience as usual. That's just a divine experience where I could do about 8 hours of meditation. Once I came back, the discipline was not setting in. The Mona could not happen for about 1.5 weeks or so. And it was a very beautiful feeling where I just was yearning for that Mona period for some time. And I managed to follow a 2-day Mona on Buddha Purnima and the next day. And thanks to you, sir, the introduction of Mona has really changed my life. And now I do not want to break it. And the day or rather the week that I don't get to do it, I feel that, oh, I'm really missing it and I have to get back to Mona. So thanks to you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. So, okay. So we'll have one more question and this will be the last. Bhavanaji.
Namaskar. And thank you so much. Great experiences and great knowledge. Okay, first I want to share something. Can I?
Yes, go ahead.
Before, I am not in spirituality. I never know about self-love. Self-love is my first topic in spirituality, and it attracts me a lot. And through you, I understand that self-transformation is the most a beautiful journey. Join your retreats, intense meditation, sauna, and liquid diet. All these are beautiful. And as you say, Sajjan Sangat and books, dhyan, meditation, all these its own impact. With me, books gives me confidence, knowledge, confidence. I get more clear, more confident. And thank you. Before I read books, just kind of novel and all those big books. But after I read lots of English author and also Indian authors. So my experience was awesome. And yes, Sajjan Sangatya, I did it. And I have tremendous experiences also. I have few fortunate friends. When I talk them, my Sajjan Sangatya has done. I do with them. And it helps me all the knowledge which I receive from YouTube or Zoom sessions or books in day-to-day life. How do I apply all the knowledge in my day-to-day life? So through Sajjan Sangatya, I become it easily, all the knowledges, how I live in an easy way, in a simple way, how I deal with all the things, and how the life is beautiful. So last but not the least, meditation. Yes, with the meditation, it is all going through easily. Without meditation, it not get that much easy. I think all this part of one thing, all this is same. Without each and anything, there is no I don't see a word, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So you are from Raipur?
Yes, I'm from. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. So there's one question in the text box. Gagan will take this question and we'll finish this session. So the question is, can you imagine a sacred geometry around you and meditate, feel and continue meditation? For example, if I imagine sitting under a pyramid before starting my meditation and continue my meditation after that, will I get the same energy as sitting under a pyramid? How is it possible? If you imagine sitting, you will not get the same energy, but you will get some energy. If you don't have a pyramid, you can just before starting meditation, you can just imagine that there is a pyramid around you, an astral pyramid. You can visualize an astral pyramid around you and forget about it. And then close your eyes and just surrender to your breath. So with that, you will get some energy benefit, but it is not the same. You will get some 10-20% energy. But sitting inside a physical pyramid is absolute energy. It's different. When you are imagining a pyramid, you get 10 to 20% of energy. It is not the same as sitting inside the pyramid. So that is the answer. All right. So thank you very much. I think we have taken enough questions, and we have another session, 9 p.m. India time. So if still some of you have any questions regarding anything, any spiritual topic or regarding chakras, it's on the same link. We'll see you probably in 3 hours time, 9 p.m. India time. We'll see you and we'll take more questions. Thank you very much. Namaste to all.